Hello, welcome back to today's short but sweet power yoga session with the main focus on hip opening. Let's get right into it. We're gonna get into a fully upright seated starting position with our hands on our knees, and just before we start, we're gonna take a couple of deep breaths, breathing in, popping our chest out, lengthening our upper body, and when breathing out, we're gonna collapse our chest and our shoulders and let our head hang loose. We're gonna breathe in once more, open up and breathe out. Collapse all the way in. One more time, breathing in. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And this time when breathing out, we're gonna bring both hands on the ground and we're gonna slide forward, bringing our chest closer and closer to the floor. Now we're gonna open our legs a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, with our feet staying in ankle extension and our chest and face as closely to the ground as possible, because we're gonna start from here by opening up a little bit more and then pushing our butt backwards as much as we can, opening our hips the tiniest bit, and we're actively pressing our chest down to open up our chest and shoulders in conjunction with our hips. Now from here, we're gonna move forward with a rounded back. Keep your legs wider than shoulder width apart. Open your hands sideways and push your butt down towards the ground. Raise your knees. Actively keep your lower back and your glutes fully flexed. Hold for another 2, 1, bring your knees down to the ground and push backwards as far as you can, all the way back, opening our hips. And we're gonna repeat this 2 more times with deep diaphragm breaths. Breathing in, rounded back forward, push towards the ground, raise your knees and breathe out. Push backwards, open up your hips, chest and shoulders, and final round, breathing in. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. Push back all the way. Now we're gonna bring our hands together, shoulder width apart, move into a quadrupedal position, and from here we're gonna step forward, left foot to our left hand on the outside. Now from here, we're gonna start pushing our hips down towards the ground actively. Our arms are fully extended. Our back is in spinal extension. Breathe in deeply. And now when breathing in, if you can, go down on your elbows with your foot fully flat on the ground. So now we have the tiniest bit of ankle flexion with complete ankle extension, and we're opening our hip on the left side. We're gonna hold for another 2, 1, extend our arms, hands on the ground, and push your butt back, extending your left leg fully flex your quads. Hold for 3, 2, 1, bend and set your leg back and switch it up. Right foot, right hand on the outside. Push your pelvis down, lengthen your upper body, breathing deeply. And when breathing out, we're gonna go down on our elbows once more, holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands on the floor at foot level. Extend your arms, push down, and extend your right leg as well, flexing all the way in your quads. Before we let go, bend and put that leg back, because we're gonna switch and we're gonna step forward, left foot to the right hand, and bring your leg down sideways into an upright pigeon position. Now it's really slippery here for my foot, so this is going to be moving, but if you can, keep it in somewhat of a 90-degree angle from here, and then start pressing your hips down. This is going to open up our glutes and the outside of our legs. We're actively flexing our butt and our spinal erectors to get into this upright position or spinal extension. Take a deep breath in. And when breathing out, we're gonna go down either on our elbows, or if you are able, all the way down, just like so. Push down actively, take 1 or 2 deep breaths. And upright in our upper body once more. Now to reverse this, we're gonna get our toes on our right foot and we do the tiniest jump with our left leg, just like so. Bring your right knee down to the ground, grab your right foot with your left hand, just like so, and we're gonna push forward, opening up our hip flexors and our quadriceps as much as we can. And we're leaving that foot on the ground, pushing our knees forward into more and more ankle flexion. Hold for a handful of seconds. Release and bring that leg back because we're gonna switch it up. Right foot, left hand, upright pigeon pose. Push your pelvis down, upper body into spinal extension, breathing in deeply. And when breathing out once more, either on our elbows or all the way down if possible. Now I have to be very careful with my knee here because I am still injured. But it is getting better. I can already put a lot of pressure onto it before I actually feel the pain. And we're gonna slowly get up. Upper body fully extended once more. Put our toes up in the left foot. Tiny jump right here with the right leg, left knee down to the floor, right hand grabbing the left foot, and once more we are pushing our hips forward and our knee as well. If you can bring it over your toes or a little bit further forward, that means that you have very good ankle mobility. If you cannot, and if your heel starts raising, that is a sign for you to work a little bit on ankle flexion as well as extension. 2, 1, and let go. Both hands on the ground, both legs backwards. We're just gonna lean back here for a handful of seconds. Take 1 or 2 deep breaths, and while we are here, we're gonna sway with our body to the left and to the right, opening up our hips even more. And back into our quadrupedal position, toes on the ground, pushed back into a deep squat or a resting squat position. And from here, we're gonna pull our shoulders in as much as we can. We're gonna open our arms sideways and we're actively pushing our legs backwards to open up our adductors and hips even more. We're gonna bring our head down as much as we can, going into spinal flexion, rounding our back all the way. Arms extended sideways, and once again we're going to be swaying to the left and to the right, opening up our hips, knees and ankles simultaneously, working on their mobility as well as their health and strength. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Bring both hands to the floor, right in front of your feet. Take a deep breath in. And when breathing out, extend both legs as much as you can. If you can extend them all the way, then we're going up on our toes as well. If you can't, and you have to keep a tiny bend in there, there's absolutely no problem. Just be sure to relax your neck and let your head hang loose all the way. And we're gonna breathe in, bend our legs, get back into a deep squat position. And breathe out, extend for a second time. Up on our toes if possible, head hanging loose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, back into the deep squat. And one final time, breathe out into extension. Up on our toes for 3, 2, 1, and breathing in, final time. Pull your shoulders in, open your arms, push your legs backwards, bring your head down, and sway to the left and to the right. Just for a handful of seconds. And that's basically it. I hope this was somewhat helpful. I hope you feel a little bit looser in your hips and surrounding them. And if you had pain, I hope at the very least it helped you release some of it. If you like the video and subscribe, and of course check out other videos on this channel because we literally have new ones every single day. And I will see you tomorrow, Captain Cairo. Peace out.